Hold on. Thank you for tuning in to Conversations with D. I have G Fly from Shai and Vizion. Thank you
Hey,
for
what's up?
coming.
Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. So I know that it all started at LaGuardia, correct?
Definitely,
And
definitely.
for those who don't know about LaGuardia, you should know about LaGuardia because clearly Fame was inspired by LaGuardia. So Fame, if you don't know about Fame, that's the movie with Irene Cara. And
Yes.
if y'all don't know about that, well,
And
so that's
Leroy.
Fame. So, and I know that obviously Minivision was one of the first groups to be signed by MJ, which is Michael Jackson. For those who y'all should know who MJ is.
Well, we were actually the first group from Brooklyn
From
ever
Brooklyn,
signed by Michael
yeah.
Jackson. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He did have other groups signed at that time. So,
Yeah.
but it's a beautiful thing.
How did that feel? Like, I mean, like to get the call. Where were you at when that first happened?
Well, we had already moved down to Virginia Beach with Teddy Riley. We were signed to Teddy's production. So we were down there, and he was the one that told us. Actually, he was like, "Listen, I got something big for you guys. You ain't gonna believe it." You know what I mean? So he told us, and we couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it until we actually went down to LA, and then we met with them, and it was incredible, man. Incredible.
And so, like you said, you were the first, like for Brooklyn. So you and hold on, Intro were the only. Those are the only two that were signed. Well, not signed, but for coming from Brooklyn as groups,
Correct. Because I
R&B
believe,
groups.
yes,
Yeah.
all three. Yeah, they are from Brooklyn. Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Those are my
Y'all were the
homies.
only two. Y'all were the only two people that came from Brooklyn for R&B groups, and then of course we know Maxwell, but he's not a group, of course, and then some other people.
That's my
But
fault. They had a couple other ones like Skin Deep, a couple of other groups that came from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? But we had a great shot. Teddy gave us a shot, and Michael gave us an incredible platform, and it was just a ride, man.
so in terms of that, like, how did you all? So you all met at LaGuardia, okay? So what program were you in? Because I know everybody. For y'all who don't know that, it's a performing arts school. Performing arts school. So
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. So actually, me and the other brother Brian came from junior high school together. So I went
Okay.
to performing arts junior high school as well, Satellite 4. And we came from there together, went to LaGuardia, and we ran to the other brothers. So me and him were both vocal majors.
Mm-hmm.
We had another vocal major, and we had a drama major and a art major.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
how that went.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
How
the art
was
major, his
that?
name was Desmond. He was never in art. He was always on our floor. So we all had different floors.
Mm-hmm.
So LaGuardia was an incredible melting pot. Like everybody was there. I mean, actors, Adrian Brody,
Mm-hmm.
Bokeem Woodbine, Marlon Wayans, my boy. There was so
Michael
many people,
Epps.
man.
Mike, I
Huh?
think it's Mike. Omar Epps. Omar Epps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
He was exactly
Yep.
as well. So
Yep.
it was just so many people, that came from there. The kids from the Cosby Show, you know, Malcolm. That's right.
Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yep.
No, no,
Yep.
not Malcolm. The other brother. That played Cockroach.
Oh,
That played Cockroach.
Carl,
I forgot his name.
Carl, Carl,
Yes, Carl Payne. Carl
Carl
Payne.
Payne. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. Okay.
He
Okay.
was there. But these guys are all older when I got there. I came in. I was a freshman. They was already like juniors and seniors already. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, but it was an incredible experience to go to that school, man. I'm so thankful. So thankful for it.
I can only imagine, like, when I think about the performing arts schools, the one that I know, so I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, but the one that I
Okay.
know is in Detroit at DSA that Aaliyah, the late great Aaliyah, went to. And so
Ah.
I always wanted to go to that school. Like I was like, I want to go to DSA and whatnot. And so yeah. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, Nicki Minaj came from our school too. You
Who?
know, Nicki Minaj.
Oh yes, yes. I forgot she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So
awesome. Yeah.
it's like a breeding for the stars.
Yeah, like I've heard dope things about LaGuardia. Like they groom people that they are destined for acting and singing and all of
Yes.
that. So yeah.
Yes. Every year we had
So
this big talent show called Rising Stars. It was
mhm.
incredible. We were putting on like a full production. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I can only imagine. Like, so in terms of songs, okay, Housekeeper, how was that? Like, I mean, what was the inspiration behind that? Because I mean, the lyrics are so, I mean, just out there. Like, those are some dope lyrics.
We got a lot of flack over that song too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because you know, I mean, a lot of, I guess guys started saying, well, they lazy, they don't want to go to work, they just want to clean the house. That wasn't what the song was about.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you know what I mean? We were coming off the road, and we were taking care of our women. We want to make sure
Hmm.
you're pampered and you're well fed. You know what I mean? Make sure I get you to work on time properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a good thing, but the song came about through Teddy. Teddy actually was playing some chords and he started, singing his hook. And then he sent me and this young lady called her name was Sherry Blair. An incredible writer, incredible writer. She wrote a lot of songs for Blackstreet as well.
Mm.
We went in the room and we just wrote the song, man. And she told me right from a male perspective, and she gave me some ideas from a female perspective, and we just wrote it. And that was it.
Wow. And then also, you had an opportunity to do one of MJ's, well, Jackson 5's.
Yes.
Let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah. I ain't gonna
Come,
sing
come
the
on,
rest
come
of
on, come
it.
on, come on with it.
No, no, no. I don't want
Come
to.
on with it.
Okay.
Come on. But just that cover right there, we had
That
a
was
ball doing that.
dope. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Another one that Teddy, he inspired that one, that whole thing, and he threw the Bismarck beat under it, and it was just crazy. That little sample, and my boy Spank went in there and did his thing, the vocals. So
And then you also had the track that was on Trippin' soundtrack. Yes.
yes, that was
Break You
written
Off.
by my man Joe Thomas, one of the most underrated R&B singers, songwriters to date. Trust me, that boy is incredible. But he wrote that song for us, man, and we had a good time doing that one because it actually sounded like Housekeeper a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
So it was crazy how that came about, but he came with it on his own, you know what I mean? And he gave us a big compliment doing that song because he said usually when he does songs for other artists,
Mm-hmm.
he leaves his background vocals in there. But
Mm.
for us, he didn't have to do it. You know what I mean? He was like, "Yo, you guys just completed the song completely for me, so it's dope. I don't want to have to add nothing." So that was a big compliment coming from him, you know?
And that's big too. How did y'all feel like to be on a motion picture soundtrack? Because that's big in itself.
Oh
Like
yes,
literally. Yeah. Not
yes.
too many can say that they have that opportunity.
And that wasn't our first one though. We actually had another one, Money Train. He was on that
Mm-hmm.
soundtrack as well. And we also did something for Blank Man. Our song was in the score of that one. But it's an incredible feeling when you go to the theater or the opening of it. You know what I mean? And everybody's there, all the stars are there,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear your song. You know what I mean? Played, and everybody's loving it. It's an incredible feeling.
Now, were y'all a part of the You Will Know soundtrack?
No, we
Or
wasn't.
not you, no, I mean the song rather, yeah. So I asked Shai that question. So Garfield and Darnell Shai as well. And they had got contacted about it, but I think they were on the road doing something else. And I was like, when I heard this track, I was like, I know they were supposed to be a part of that. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they were busy or something. And I was like, because I could just imagine their voices. And I'm like, okay, because
well, that was before.
D'Angelo wrote that. Well, he co-wrote it
Definitely,
with I forgot the other person, but yeah.
I think it was it Raphael Sadiq, I believe,
Yeah,
or
I think so. Yeah.
but that was before we wasn't out at that time. I think that was before we came out.
Really?
So, cause yeah, Shai was out then though.
I thought y'all were around. Well, yeah.
Yeah, what year was that? What year did that come out?
It was like 1993, 1994.
Yeah, we came out 96.
I swear y'all came out.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we,
yeah,
we came
yeah,
out
y'all
96.
did. Y'all did. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And so speaking of that, how does it feel to know that, y'all are legendary for your sounds, and to know that, hey, there's like no male R&B groups right now since B2K, Mindless Behavior, and Day 26. Like, how do you feel about the lack of representation? I asked that question to all, like every guy member that's or
It's
guy that's been on the show, because I like to hear, like, how do y'all feel about that? Because it's kind of like a void right now.
yeah, it is. It is. It's a big void
Yeah.
right now. I love Day 26. I think they were like the last breed of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's a void. And if you look back on history,
Mm-hmm.
it was a void back in the day as well. Like we had groups back 60s and 70s, real
Mm-hmm.
heavy. Then the
Mm-hmm.
80s, it kind of slimmed out a little bit. The early 80s, it kind of slimmed out.
Yeah.
There was a
You
lot
had
of
the new
bands.
edition. You had the new
Right.
editions,
You
and
only
you
had
had,
New Edition,
yeah,
and you had Troop that came out later on
True.
in the mid 80s to late 80s. And you
Mm-hmm.
also had Riff that came out late 80s.
You forgot
You know what I mean?
one.
Huh?
Force MDs.
Well, yeah, those are the OGs. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
definitely. You know what I mean? But then you had Guy as well.
Yes.
So then Guy changed the game for me. You know what I
With the
mean?
new jack swing and all of that. Yeah,
That was it. That changed the game. That took us into the 90s. And then when we got to like the early 90s, when all the groups started coming back out, Silk, H-Town,
Mm-hmm.
Next, everybody.
Jodeci, all of them.
Yes, and you had all these big heads in the industry, like Luke bringing out H-Town. T
Mm-hmm.
Sweat brought out Silk, you know what I mean? So everybody was coming back
Mm-hmm.
with their own group. And that's happened. The 90s are a product of the 70s, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
I agree completely. With the
We love
five.
that music. We grew up on that music.
Yep. With the heart. I mean the five what is it called? I was gonna say heartbeat. The five, the five, not the five heartbeats, but the
Patience,
harmony.
Delphonics.
The five harmony. Yeah.
Yeah, all those guys. Blue Magic.
Yeah.
All of those 70s, 60s artists, man. They paved the way for us.
Most definitely. So in terms of like the whole art form of the R&B formula, do you think there's like a specific formula that makes a great R&B group in general?
Wow. Formula? I think you just have to have a group of guys who can get along well, know their position, you know what I mean? And everybody does whatever they do well. You know what I mean? If you have that, you have some songwriters in there, maybe a producer,
Mm-hmm.
you're self-contained. You know what I mean? So look, we were lucky to be one of those groups like that.
That's very true. Because I mean, you got to have the guy that is like the songwriter. You got to have the whole producer. Like, for instance, like with Biv DeVoe and New Edition, you had Ron DeVoe, you had Michael Bivins, and then you had
Ralph
Tresvant and Johnny, and then Bobby, and then Ricky as well.
Ricky.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see all that.
And New Edition is, I mean, definitely one of the greatest groups to ever
Definitely
take the stage. I mean, bottom line, they are king of the stage. So
definitely, and then also we can't forget the dance format. So did y'all have like a lot of dance? Y'all didn't have a lot of dancing, and I don't remember y'all having a lot of dancing.
We had choreography for certain songs, you know what I mean? But we were just singers. We were crooners.
You're the crooners, yeah. I was gonna say like y'all didn't have to dance, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, we wish we could move like New Edition. I mean, but they had the incredible Brooke Payne, you know what I mean? So that was another element that, man. So, but we tried.
Yeah, y'all did try. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at you. Everybody can't look. It doesn't. Everybody has their thing for a reason, and hey, some people sing, some people dance, some people do both of them.
Right.
So, in terms of that, like, what do you enjoy the most about the creative process of writing, and I guess like singing as well? What do you enjoy the most?
Well, writing is just the ideas when it's coming to you and this is flowing. That's an enjoyable process. You know what I mean? And studio, we love the studio. I love the studio. I love putting the idea together and then seeing it how it comes out. And the result, the finished product is like wow. So that's the best part of it for me. As far as that process.
And when you're writing, like for instance, and you're in the studio, like how many times have you been in the studio and you see somebody that's from another group or somebody you're cool with? Because I've heard stories and like people come in and they start finishing each other's songs. Did that ever happen for you?
Nah, that never really happened to us. You know what I mean? We pretty much all our sessions was like to us, you know, whether it's just the producer and us, you know what I mean, or our homies, but nah,
Gotcha.
didn't happen.
Gotcha.
You know what? I will say when we were down in Virginia with Blackstreet, that was some different elements right there, definitely.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? Those brothers, you know, we heard if they gave us an idea, whatever, that was cool. You know what I mean? But as far as any other groups, R&B groups, nah, I never had those issues.
That's a lot of harmony. I can like the 5-part harmony. That's what I was trying to come up with. It was in my head. So I mean, clearly like Levi, Dave, Chauncey.
Dave, Levi, Chauncey,
Yeah.
Eric, Mark.
Yep.
Those guys are, man, listen, crooners as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Incredible singers.
Definitely. Yeah.
But for us, the 5-part harmony started back in LaGuardia. You know, that's where those started from.
Definitely. And so, speaking of collaborations, who would your dream collaboration be with?
Wow.
It could be dead or alive. It could be dead or alive.
I might get in trouble for saying this one.
Oh, but, Lord. Why?
Because, you know, he his personal life is in turmoil, but artistically,
we can't take that away from him. We can't take that away from him.
Can't take away from him. So you know I'm going to say my man Kels. Okay, if that would be one of the dream, you know, collabos, because we toured with him. You know what I mean? Back in 90, 97, 96. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went on that tour with him, so that was dope. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Other than him, who else? Like females or
females. Yeah. Wow. Let's see.
I can see you doing something with Adina Howard.
Oh, Dina's a home girl, definitely. Dina's dope.
Jade.
Jade. Exactly. SWV. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Those are sisters right there.
Cut close.
Exactly. The homies. Yes, definitely. You know, we used to do a lot of shows with a girl group by the name of Divine. I don't know if you remember that.
Lately, been thinking about you. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of talent, man. A whole lot of talent that came out in the 90s. Girl groups and guy groups, both.
I agree.
Incredible. So
gotcha. So okay, I ask everybody this question because I like to see, you know, where their head is. Top female and male vocals of all time. They don't have to be in order. They don't have to be ranked. They can be in any order. Like from your point of what you think is, yeah.
Whew. Okay, so for me, female will have to be Whitney. Definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
Male, top vocalist. Like you mean just straight up vocals.
Like your top 5, at least like top 5 of them, yeah, or top 10.
Well, I have a couple. You know, I have several. You know, top 5. Let's see.
And some of them probably not gonna
Sam
be on
Cooke is one of my. Sam Cooke is one of my favorites. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sam.
Yes, he was amazing.
He was. He was
amazing. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
He was a big part of my coming up. I mean, I would have to put, even though he's more of a performer, entertainer, but Michael Jackson played an incredible, huge part of my childhood coming up, everything, and then to be signed to him, you know what I mean? But I like singers like like Eric Benet. I think he's an incredible singer.
Yes, he's amazing in concert.
Doesn't get enough props. Listen, that's one of the dudes I want to go see sing. Like I want to go to one of his shows. You know what I mean?
Oh, you will love it because he's phenomenal.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, and let me see. You got Teddy Pendergrass. He was a beast on stage.
Yes.
You know, so I like a lot of artists who can get on stage and project that and pull the crowd in. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So those are some of my tops, some of my favorites.
Those are the only females, though. You said just Whitney.
Oh no, but you got to understand, I was influenced by gospel as well. You know?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So I mean, you got to have Aretha there. You got to have Aretha up there.
She can't even go on the list because she's like over all of them.
Thank you.
She's over all of them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People like Mahalia Jackson, she can't go on there either because she's over them. The Clark sisters, they can't. Everybody different. I mean, I don't think they can go on it because they're above all. They set the tone for,
yes,
for the godmothers of all of it.
Yes.
Yeah. And even Whitney, I don't even think you could put Whitney on there either. I mean,
she's in class by herself, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I know they got to go on there, but yeah.
Listen, young Whitney was man, listen, tough.
Yeah. Whitney
but dope. I grew up on a lot of like you said, Mahalia Jackson, Dorothy Norwood. I had people like that, Shirley Caesar. Yep. That my grandmother was playing in the household at that age. I mean,
but when I got older,
huh?
The Staple Sisters.
Oh yeah. A lot of gospel. Mighty Clouds of Joy. The Keynotes of Valonaire. I'm a quartet kid. That's what I am. You know what I mean? So quartet gospel is what really raised me, and then I got into R&B, and that was it.
Gotcha. Now, what about hip hop?
Hip hop. I remember my first hip hop show.
Who was it?
Run DMC, Fat Boys, Houdini.
Rest in peace.
You know what I mean? Rest in peace. Yep.
Oh my God. Marky D.
Kango Kid, UTFO. That was my first ever rap show. That was, man, listen. So I mean, rap. It was in me too. You know what I mean? I came up in that era.
It started in the East Coast. It started in Brooklyn. So yeah, makes sense.
So to me, Biggie's the greatest. Mm-hmm. Bottom line. I ain't gonna go no further.
Gotcha.
Period.
Gotcha. So what are you listening to at this moment? Who really pops for you right now in the new age?
Right now, her.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew. Yes, because she's phenomenal in concert. I had a chance to see her at the Prince tribute in LA, and it was dope. Know. She was phenomenal.
People do not know. Okay, trust me. I mean, there's artists like Stevie, Prince, D'Angelo. Now you have her.
Yeah.
Honestly, she plays her own instruments. The girl writes her own. She's incredible, man. So I listen to that. I listen to a lot of old stuff too. Still 90s stuff. You know what I mean? To 90s artists, try to give them some play. Because a lot of groups have stuff coming up now.
Yeah, and I'm glad y'all do because literally, I'm ready I can't wait until it come out. Yeah.
Well, I think COVID, pretty much, people had time to sit down and get things together. God said, listen, chill out. Everybody.
Amen.
So people had time to get themselves together and put some thought into it and, just start working from home, working from wherever they can work from,
That's true. And it allowed people to be more creative. Amazing music coming out.
I'm sorry.
It allowed people to be more creative.
Definitely.
And people stepped up their game too.
Definitely.
Because that's another thing. What happened was a lot of people, they were like, oh man, I can't make my money. So all of these people who they want to be stars and stuff, they came out and said, you know what? Now I'm about to do some stuff. So it kind of made people step up their game. It really did. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think when it's all over, man, you're gonna have some incredible music that's coming out.
I agree.
People are going to want to come out and see the shows again. So it should be a good time.
I can't wait for the concerts because that was my thing. Like I always go to concerts, so I can't wait to the concert.
Listen, I love the live show. I love the stage. Bottom line,
Yes, yes.
and especially for Shai, like that. Same thing with Shai. We can't wait to get back out there because we missed that part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because y'all had to
So then
cancel
I got
some
Vizion.
shows.
We're working on some stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Some new music because we just. I don't think nobody's intent is to do like it was in the 90s, like try to go platinum and do all that. I think they just want to put out some good music.
They want to bring it back.
Content. Yes.
Yeah, they want to keep the legacy going.
Yes, because
people are ready. People are ready for the music. Because right now it's kind of like, oh my God, who is letting these people make these songs? I hate to say it, but honestly, to the point where it's like, there's nothing that compares to what the 90s had done or whatnot. And not only that, but with the whole concert arena, you got to see the fans, and then also you got to feel the energy, and people would be singing back with you. And it was a great feeling. You got to meet people. Well, some of them, not all of them, because some people didn't want to meet you. But no, for real, some people
you're right.
didn't allow
meet and greets after that. You're right.
And some people had to pay meet and greets. Some people had the low key meet and greets, but
right. You're right.
No, like
I pay the meet and greet.
Yeah. I mean, I love the meet and greets because you get to meet people, and it's a fun thing. And then also back in the day with the shows, like the BET shows from back in the day.
Oh,
those need like the dance shows and the whole Soul Train, all of that. That was a good feeling because you got to feel the energy. Now it's kind of like, oh, what happened?
Video Soul. BET was popping back then.
Yo MTV.
Oh my God.
All of that.
Exactly. Yo MTV Raps. It was popping.
Dance Party with Nia Peoples. Solid Gold.
I can go back to that.
Yes. And they revamped it. They brought it back, but then I don't know what happened. But
it just wasn't
Arsenio was good. I mean, they hated on that show. That was a good show.
It was incredible. I actually had the opportunity.
It was a great platform. Yeah.
So I was blessed enough to do the show with Queen Latifah. Back in like 91, 90, yes, like 91, 92, something like that. So that was right before he went off. It was incredible.
And then not only that, but I remember the one with Robert Townsend. Motown was a Motown. That was a good one too. Yeah, I remember that one because they had the one with Tamia was on there. Oh my gosh, Shaka Khan, Monica, everybody was on there. It was nice.
I remember they had a battle with I think it was H-Town and what's the brothers from Low Key.
Low Key, I got a thing for you.
Girl, I got a thing for you. Yeah, those cats.
Yeah.
So that was dope. See, shows like that, man, it would have been a dope platform. It didn't stick around.
Why do you think that was? Do you think it was because of, I guess, like the industry, or a lot of people that push for it?
It could be a lot of things. But the industry has a lot to do with it, and in time it just changes.
But they didn't care about the people. That's the thing. I feel like the focus of music went left because they weren't thinking about the people. They were thinking so much about what sells, but what about what the people want? They're not thinking about that.
Exactly.
Planet Groove was another one too. Planet Groove, 1 and 6 in Park.
Yes.
I always want to be on 1 and 6 in Park. I was like, oh my God.
106 in Park. Yes, definitely. Free. AJ.
Free and AJ. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, those platforms, they're missed.
But they're bringing back Uncut on BET.
Oh, BET Uncut. I remember that.
And I'm kind of surprised in a way, because if you bring it back Uncut, you should bring back some maybe revamp Video Soul. If you're listening, BET, Video Soul. I know somebody.
Can you imagine the Uncut now? because everything is already uncut as it is.
It's already showing everything. Because I remember the first video from Uncut. So I stay in the city. So there we go. So anyway, the first song was Black Jesus. And I found out where that video was filmed. It was filmed out of Indiana.
Wow.
I was like, wow. I thought it was. I didn't think it was Indiana. And then another one was P Poppin' by Ludacris.
Okay, I remember that one.
And then the one by 50 Cent, Disco Inferno or something. And then yeah.
You do it.
Yeah. The other one that got people in trouble. That was filmed at Ray Buchanan's mansion in Atlanta. Tip drill. And a lot of my alumni people were in the video from Clark Atlanta and Spelman. Yep. Mm-hmm. And Georgia State too.
See?
Hey, I'm not judging. You know, you do you. But a lot of people didn't. I'll just say that a lot of people didn't like that they were a part of that. They felt like it was exploiting females. Not really, because you signed up for that. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the school didn't want the association, but however, they weren't representing the school when they did the video. So
exactly, they didn't have on Spelman jackets, did they?
No, not that I know of. Nobody had. If they did, that was not cool. But hey, is what it is. But yeah, I remember Uncut. So they're bringing it back. A lot of people are happy though.
Well, yeah, it's a different world now. It's a different world, D.
But what could they possibly show on Uncut that's already?
This is what I'm saying. You know, everything else is already as it is in your face, uncut already.
Yeah. So I don't. That's why I'm like, do they really want to do Uncut? When WAP came out, I think that.
Oh my God.
That would have been something that should have been on Uncut back in the day. WAP.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Little Kim stuff.
Little Kim.
You know what I mean? Listen, Little Kim has that hardcore was.
I think she was on Uncut. She was still around. Yeah. How many licks by featuring Cisco and her? That was on Uncut, I think.
Listen, that whole album was crazy though.
Yeah, hardcore was
but it was hard.
Yeah. I love the Queen Bee, Lil Kim.
Definitely,
yeah.
Definitely. Brooklyn right there.
Definitely. I mean, like she set the tone. So speaking of that, so you said what you were listening to. How is it like during COVID? How has that affected you? I know you talked about the concerts stopping or whatnot, because y'all actually had some concerts coming up. I think that y'all had to cancel.
We had a lot of shows that was coming.
We had a lot of shows. Yeah.
Our last show actually was March 15th last year. So what's that? 2 days?
What about Atlanta or Houston or something?
That was in New York.
New York. Okay.
That was in New York. SOBs. So, but yeah, we had a lot of shows, man, that just got canceled.
Some people are just opening tours back up. Like I seen Tidra Moses, she gonna be in Atlanta tonight, I think. And I said, dang, because her show got canceled here in DC. I was so mad because I wanted to go see her.
Oh yeah, she's dope. No,
I love Tidra.
Underrated. She's dope.
Yes, she wrote "Dip It Low."
She wrote what?
She wrote "Dip It Low, Pick It Up Slow, Roll It all around." Pop that thing. Yeah, she wrote that song. A lot of people don't know that, but she wrote that.
I didn't know that. You see, Atlanta don't close.
She's a beast on the pen game.
That I heard. I heard that. Her pen game is crazy.
Yeah.
But Atlanta don't close, you know what I mean? They don't close.
They just opened back Maryland today, Maryland. I'm in DC, so you know.
Okay.
That's a couple. It's like a couple blocks from me.
Chocolate City.
It ain't Chocolate City no more. It's not.
Diverse city, huh?
Diversity is good. You know, it's nothing wrong with diversity. I'm all for it. Yeah.
Same thing in Brooklyn now.
Yeah.
Same thing in Brooklyn now. It's definitely totally different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's, like you said, diversity is good.
It's good. I mean, this is my thing. I grew up in Flint, Michigan. I grew up around a lot of different culture. And even in Atlanta, when I went to school there, I seen, different cultures as well. I think it's good to have all types of culture. Yeah.
And that's, you know what? I'm glad you said that,
Because
because
you
that
get tired of seeing the same thing. I don't want to. This is me. I'm definitely, I love being Black. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see other ethnicities. I don't want to just see. I want to see everything. I want to have a balance.
that's what I went through with LaGuardia.
Yeah.
That's why I experienced at LaGuardia High School. You know what I mean? And that's why it was such a great. Oh my God, it was just such a great time, a great experience for me, because I met so many different people, nationalities. It was incredible. So you're right.
Yeah,
We
you
need
want
that.
to meet people. Like that's the thing. You want to learn different cultures and new things or whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
definitely.
So
Yes.
what's in the works for you? Like after, I know y'all are working on things with Men of Vision. I know y'all, because
Right.
Nitty Green told me when he was on here, and
Nitty
also
Green.
yeah, and then also Shai, they're working on, y'all are working on something. So that's actually backwards. Okay, so how was that, the tribute on the mama tribute
Oh wow.
because
That
y'all did
was
that. Y'all
amazing.
did that. Because hers mama had y'all up there. I was like, oh my
It,
God.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
because of her, we were there. You remember,
Yeah.
she brought us there.
Yeah. Yep.
And I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was our first time being on TV in a long time, since 90s to since 90s pretty much. And it was, man, at first we thought we was gonna bomb out. The
Really?
rehearsals was rough.
Everybody was loving y'all, like in the audience, like the smiles. Ashanti had a big smile.
Oh
Everybody
wow.
has, I seen the little footage. I was like, wow, that's dope.
Wow. You see, I knew Shawnee from back when she was little, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She was around Minivision, she was young. So I mean, but it was it was so great, man. It was, and the band was on point. So it was. I'm glad we pulled it off. God blessed us to be able
Mm-hmm.
to do well.
And that's good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I was like, oh my God, that's dope. And then when
Thank you.
SWV came, I was like, oh my God.
They killed it.
Yes, that's another fave. Oh my God, like I love them. And it's so
They
funny
killed it.
because I actually seen Coco at the Something in the Water Festival for Pharrell back in
Right.
2000, was it 19 or something? Yeah. And that was phenomenal. She was on there singing. The other two girls, I'm like, where they at?
She's a beast.
She was, oh my God. I was like, yes,
She's a beast.
yes, yes,
Always been.
yes. I was
So
so happy to see
Pharrell's
her.
another guy, man. It was incredible.
Yeah.
He was down there in Virginia Beach. We were down there recording with Teddy.
Yep.
So incredible guy, man.
What do they call it? The five? What is it? The residing cities. What is it called? Forgot what
You
it's
talking
called.
about the DMV area?
Hampton Shores, the Hampton
Oh, the
Roads.
Hampton Shores.
Hampton Roads.
Road.
Yeah. That's a nice area. Yeah, so Hampton, Virginia Beach,
Norfolk,
and Newport News. Is that
Newport
what it is?
News,
Yeah,
Hampton,
I
Virginia
like
Beach,
that
Norfolk,
area. I
Newport
like that
News.
area.
And I think
It's
there's
nice out
Chesapeake.
there.
There's another area.
Yeah, I think it's Chesapeake. I think. I like
But
that
you're
area.
right.
I love it out there. Like I can't wait to look, because me and my brother from college and whatnot, we were supposed to go back to Virginia Beach, but then when the outbreak came, we was like, oh no, we not, we not going out there. And then
We're gonna
that's
sit
when
home, sit right
found
here.
out everybody got COVID. I was like, oh, glad we didn't go out there because
That's right.
yeah.
That's
So
right.
yeah, definitely I would be going because it was just it was fun. Like, and then they got some good tacos too at the taco
Look at
place.
you, greedy. They got some good food out there, though.
They
got
do.
some good food
They
out there.
do. They do. And they use this cheese. Is the white American cheese is good. The shredded white American is a good cheese. They use it in Atlanta too. It's good. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
we got good food in Michigan. I can't say too much for DC.
Really? No, DC?
No.
I heard DC got all the day parties out there. There's a lot of food places.
Brunches, yes, but nobody wants to eat omelets for every meal choice.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's good, it's cute, yeah, but
They ODing on the omelets. I got you.
the
That's
mumbo
crazy.
sauce is good.
Yeah, I've had that.
They put it on everything. Yes, they say.
They got that up here in Brooklyn in Chinese restaurants.
Oh, they brought mumbo to Brooklyn? Okay, they know what's up.
Yeah, that was
man,
for a while.
Though. Selling in the store. And then I don't even mess with the Chinese food here. It don't taste that great. I'm sorry.
Now, we got the best Chinese spots
got some good
in the
Chinese
world.
food. And Atlanta did too. Yeah. Yeah. And then we got pizza in Michigan, like all the franchises and then the mom and pop ones popping ones. Yeah.
We got the best pizza. Come on.
New
York got the best pizza.
Okay, y'all are one of them. Y'all are in my top 5.
The best Chinese food.
I'm biased because Michigan, we got some good food too. We do. Yes, we do. Okay. We have some staples that y'all don't have. We have coney dogs, which is not a chili dog because people say that's chili. No, it's not. Chili it's a different consistency. Coney dog is a different consistency. And we use the Kogo hot dogs, the foot longs. We don't get so people get them shipped from out of town. That's how good they are. I'm not a hot dog person.
I got you.
And then we have the pizza. We have the Detroit style pizza, which we never even called it Detroit style. We just knew that's what it is. But anyway, and then we have a lot of Mexican restaurants that are really good, top notch.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and y'all got the sandwiches. Y'all got us on that. I give y'all that.
Definitely. Listen, we got the sandwiches on lock.
Yeah.
Best hero spots in Brooklyn. I'm sorry.
Better than Subways. What you call it?
Farm in the deli. That's the spot.
Yeah. I went to the best thing that was there was the M&M store that I went to. I got a big bag of them. They were actually for my mom, but I ate them. And
hilarious.
It was so funny. I bought a big bag. I was like, Mom, I bought you some M&Ms. I bought 2 bags, one for myself, one. I was eating those M&M peanuts, and I don't even like chocolate like that. But that was horrible. And they come in different colors. It was like, oh my God, yeah.
That's bad.
I know it was, and then just like when I went to Virginia Beach, I bought my mom some saltwater taffy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she came here for Mother's Day. She said, "Where's my saltwater taffy?" I said,
right. Can't send you nowhere to bring nothing back. Nobody.
And I'm not even a candy person, but it was good though. It was real good. It was.
So wait a minute. I thought you had some singers that's supposed to do some singing here.
So you gonna come back for part 2 because my singers were not available tonight.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Look, they gotta take a break too.
I thought I was gonna hear some singing tonight.
You gotta come back for part 2. You gotta come back for part 2.
Listen,
you will. Come back for part 2, and they'll be ready for you.
Okay, no problem. We can do that.
You might even cry. Yeah, you might.
I'm gonna shed a tear. I'm gonna look forward to that. I'm gonna shed a tear, right?
Watch my Lisa interview.
Okay.
It was really nice. It was really dope. Yeah.
I will. I definitely will.
Yep.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, you gotta come back for parts. You're not the only person. I gotta invite like maybe 5 or 6, 7 more people back. Yeah.
Okay.
For their trip.
We could do that. Not a problem.
Definitely. So
call my people to call your people, and we set it up.
So individually speaking, what do you have? Like, what's going on? Like playing for
right
you?
now, I'm just working on the Minivision stuff right now. Getting that together. Just some new music, you know what I mean? To put it out and hopefully go do some shows as well. And just waiting for things to open back up so we can do the shot, finish doing the shot stuff.
Because y'all were going to London too, I think. Some of y'all were going to London.
Oh yeah. Garfield does this series over there. He does
the tours. Yeah.
Right. Him and his buddy, homie Earl.
H-Town was over there
Wall
too.
Street. Huh?
Yeah. H-Town was up the 90s tour or something. It was a 90s tour.
Yeah. Black people over there too.
Yep. I can't wait. Y'all all need to get that literally get that together for us, like, because people want to go. People will
listen. have the people get on Teddy. You know what I'm saying? Tell Teddy stop playing. Put the tour together. He got enough artists. Let's do it. That's it.
Just make sure the Wi-Fi works. They was
Exactly.
clowning me on my Wi-Fi too, but I don't feel bad. Like, no, I like Teddy. It's all
Oh yeah.
that was funny on the verses. That was
He will never
funny.
be able to live that down, man. It's just
That was funny. Like, oh my god. But stuff happens. I mean, it's technology. I just keep going. Like, I'm like, I'm
yeah, and
sorry.
and pretty much they were the first ones to do it. Like, one of the
Mhm.
I think like it was like number 2 or 3, number 2, something like that,
I think
to do it.
so. I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they were like, they were testing it out.
D'Angelo too. D'Angelo had me cracking up. Because no, the women, the aunties were mad. They were like, "Oh, we want to see D'Angelo. D'Angelo ain't taking no clothes off. He ain't taking no clothes off."
Listen, that's a whole different time. Okay. Thank God the man still sounds good. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean? He
was
can
here
still
for the
play
boy.
and sing his ass off.
Yes, and I was laughing in the comments. People were like, he not gonna take off his clothes. I said, "Oh Lord,
No,
see
he ain't taking that coat off for what?
that coat was hilarious." No, I
Listen,
did want to hear one song. I'm the one I want to hear. I want to hear him sing the song with him and Raphael Sadiq. You should be here. I want to hear that, and I want
yes.
to hear the song he did with what's that song called? Smooth. You're so smooth. Dun, 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 dun. I want to hear that song. I'm like, really, D'Angelo? You gonna play me like that? But it's okay.
He's
It's
setting
okay.
you up for the concert. He's setting you up when it opens back up.
Mm,
You got to come to the show.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely go to D'Angelo show and
That was the
Lauren
whole
Hill.
premise of it.
Lauren Hill. I want to see Nas.
Oh yeah,
I
Nas is
see
dope.
Mary. I see Mary in concert. She was dope.
Definitely.
She came here. I was like, yes. And we had some bomb seats too. Like, yes,
Mary
yes, yes.
is dope. Bottom
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. Mary, she don't get the credit she deserves, man. Mary is dope.
Because what it was with Mary, everybody wanted her to. They thought she's going to be like this or like that, or she doesn't sound like this one or this. No, she's not a singer like that. But what she does,
Sing from the heart.
she does well. Trust me. And she mastered her own sound. Bottom line. So Mary's dope to me. I love Faith Evans,
Yes.
Kelly
Oh my
Price.
God. I
Huh?
met Faith. I met Faith. I love Faith.
Oh, her voice is crazy. Kelly Price, another incredible one. Monica,
Yes,
Brandy,
all of them. Yes, all of them, Brandy. Yeah. I have a
singers.
story with I gotta post it actually on Instagram. So I'm gonna post it. I actually got to like meet her in LA or whatnot after the whole Clive Davis party or whatnot.
Ah,
So Sprinkles ran out of cupcakes. Well, I'm gonna tell the truth. Somebody bought all the cupcakes. Yeah, they bought all the cupcakes. They didn't want me to have none. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go back to my Airbnb. No. So I was like, hold on, that's the red carpet. That's Clive Davis party. Okay. So I'm standing outside as a spectator and I'm just like seeing all the people and I'm singing songs. They're coming over to me and I'm smiling and taking pictures. And they're like, people are like, who is she? Why are they coming over to her? She's not doing anything. She's just singing. And so the guards and the police officer was like, we like you. We like you. You got to come back next year. And then COVID happened.
wow.
So anyway, so I got a picture with Nas. I got a picture with LL Cool J. I got a picture
Let's
with
go. LL.
Swiss
No doubt.
Beats, Dallas Austin,
Okay. So you
met
got some
Deborah,
great pictures.
met
Yeah.
Deborah Cox. I got a picture with Faith. And so when I seen Faith, it was a glass window, and I was like, oh my God, Faith. And I was singing. I was singing, and I'm like, and I stopped, and we looked at each other. I was like, oh my God, that's Faith Evans. I was like, I love you. Look, it was so like so. Then we were walking and we started singing, and I started singing. I was singing Love Don't Live Anymore with
Mhm.
Mary, because Mary, and she was like, I can't sing that because Mary. I was like, okay. So I busted into Love Like, what's that song? Love Like This before. Yeah. So
Love like this
anyway,
before, right?
oh my God.
So you had a good time.
I mean, I wasn't trying to, I was like starstruck. I wasn't trying to, I was just happy. I was there for the culture. Like, oh my God, this is Faith. Like, She has one of the sickest pen games, number one. Like she started off as a songwriter. So I was just like, wow, yes. So I was just happy. Like, hey. And then Berry Gordy smiled at me. I was like,
uh-oh.
And then Smokey and Herbie Hancock. It was cool.
Now you talk about a pen game, Mr. Smokey Robinson.
Smokey Robinson got a slick one. Yes.
Pen game, crazy.
Yeah.
Him, Stevie, incredible.
Oh, you forgot
Lionel Richie,
Holland and Dozier.
Oh my, please.
Yeah. And Lionel, yes. Like that's another one. I love him. Like I like the Lionel with the what's that? The Jerry curl. That was my favorite because he that was just I don't know. And then with the whole song or whatnot, what's the song?
Lionel got him a young thing now. He ain't playing games out here.
Oh no, I like him for his music. I ain't trying to date homie, but yeah. I love you, Lionel. You one of my uncles in music. That's just like with Prince. People are like, oh, I love Prince. I said, I love Prince. Like that's my father in music. That's about it. Yeah. He was dope. So yeah. But it was interesting because, like, I mean, just being out there, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened or whatnot. So yeah, that's my story with Faith. And I met Eric Benet before. That was awesome.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I gotta see that guy perform live. I have to.
You have to. He's phenomenal.
I have to. I mean, I met him before. We took some pictures with him, but we didn't. It wasn't a show. It was like a convention. You know what I mean? So, but I gotta check him out now.
Another person I want to see in concert is Glenn Jones. I want to see him in concert.
Glenn is another guy who came from Quartet Gospel.
Yes.
He's an incredible singer.
He still sounds the same. He sounds the same, like literally. Yes.
Glenn Jones was never no joke. Trust
me. Yeah. Another person that was my favorite concert was El DeBarge.
Oh,
it was a general admissions. And that's the best one. So I always get there early. I'm always in the front. And I was just like, oh my God, it's El DeBarge. And when he starts singing Show Me in a Special Way, Love Me in a Special Way, I was like, oh my God. And then he starts singing Rhythm of the Night. I'm like, okay. I was hoping he was gonna sing You Wear It Well. I was hoping, but he ain't sing that though.
Hit you with all the old hits. That's what he did.
Yeah. And then I think he did a little bit of Secret Garden. I said, oh my God. I'm like, dun, 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 dun. And they did a remake of that with Drew Hill. I mean, Cisco and Sean Stockman. I
heard it.
It's
once.
Nice. It's nice.
I heard it once. It's
Raheem Devon. I like their version. I like Silk's version. I like Tina. Yep.
Silk, on their one album version. Wow.
It's dope.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dope. And
my boy.
Tina Marie, the late great Tina Marie did one.
Okay.
And with who was it? Was it Regina Bell or was it Patty? Somebody was anyway. It was nice. It was nice.
Wow.
It was nice.
I definitely gotta check out the Silk version, man. Those are my boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was somebody else who did another one, but
okay.
Well, it wasn't all that great. Sorry. Okay. But I'm not saying who you can. I don't say names, but anyway. So, yeah. Oh my God, I love Tina Marie. Somebody said they seen. Yes, Tina Marie was awesome. Like, oh my God, listen. I wish I could have seen her in concert.
Peace,
I heard great things about her. Like, she had an amazing spirit and just everything. So, her daughter is supposed to be dropping an album though, so I can't wait for that. Yeah, Alia Rose. Yeah, she's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder, can she sing like Tina? I gotta check her out.
I hear she can. I hear some good things. Yeah. Yep. I heard she got a voice on her. Yeah. So. Yep. Okay. But in terms of I forgot what I was gonna. Okay, so I asked. Let me make sure I took. Yeah. Okay. So we can find you on. What
find
platform?
Me on Instagram. Only1GFly. Only1_GFly. And you can find me on Facebook. George Spencer. It's my government.
Yeah, I didn't say your government. I think I put the government on the flyer. I think.
Yeah, it's all good. Listen, I'm George G. Spencer III till I die. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it's all good.
Gotcha.
But
So,
I'm there, you know what I mean? Also, official Minivision on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you check us out there. And at what is it? Chiroglyphics for Shai on Instagram as well. So I'm there.
What about Facebook?
One way or another, you're gonna see me on stage. Trust me.
Does Minivision have one on Facebook?
Yes, Minivision on Facebook as well.
Okay. And I know Shai has one too, I believe. Yeah.
Exactly. It's Chiroglyphics, actually. Same thing. So
how's the weather in New York?
It just finally broke. I mean, it was nice today, and actually the whole all week has been nice. Like maybe to us, nice is like 50 degrees, 55, 60. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Elise. She always looks
Hip Hop
out
Elise,
for me.
there it is. That's the homie right there.
And then only G Fly. There we go. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Hip Hop Elise. I gotta thank my team as well. My team been with me from
Sonia,
the bricks from the project. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sonia France.
Thank you for setting this up.
Yes, Miss France and my boy E Bug, Billy E. We call him. You know what I mean? And my management team, SC Brand Entertainment, and just the fellas. You know what I mean? Minivision, Shai, all the fellas. Gotta thank them. My family. Gotta thank my family, my daughter. You know what I'm saying? My lady, everybody. I love y'all. Aww. And I'll be back when you have me here.
Yes. You look. We'll hook that up.
Cause I want to hear some singing.
Oh God.
Cause I saw what they be doing, so I'm like, okay, I want to hear them sing my joint. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that.
I'm sorry.
Word up. Tell homie he owed me extra verse. Stop playing.
Oh God.
Word.
Well, at least they'll watch. They'll hear you. They hear you now. So. Oh my God.
And I want to thank you for having me.
You are welcome, and thank you for being a special guest.
Oh, not a problem. It was my pleasure.
And I can't wait to the concert because, make sure you come to Atlanta because my mama, she want to see y'all.
Oh yeah, we coming.
Yeah. And then Louisiana. Make sure y'all come to Louisiana. I got family in Louisiana. They love as well. Texas family and yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, definitely.
DC because I'm in DC, so yeah. And I will buy. We will buy.
Shai's from DC, so.
Well, they went to school at Howard.
Yeah. Listen, once you go to Howard.
Boston, okay, one from Boston, one from Florida, Louisiana, and Jersey, Patterson.
Correct.
See, I know my history. I know my stuff.
You got it down pat.
Yeah, I do my research. I try.
Well, that's good. Good.
Well, thank you. And so we come when you come back, because Sonia hooked that up, and we'll get you some people singing. That's the first time I ever had somebody ask for. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, it's always a surprise, or either
it was part of the show. I'm like, okay,
it is a part of my. So for people who this is your first time watching, that is a part of my show. That's the reason why I do it, to celebrate people, and so, several people have to come back and get a tribute because the singers were not available.
Okay.
And so we will make it happen.
I'll be there.
The viewers enjoyed the tribute, so I have to keep it going. And yeah.
Definitely. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you. I'm not going to keep you that long because I have a tendency to go over time. Literally, my interviews can go long. So yeah.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you. You be safe.
You too. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. Thank you guys for tuning in to Conversations with Dee. Next week we have, oh God, what is next week? I'm so tired. Hold on, I gotta look at my calendar. This is so funny. Okay, so oh yeah. So next week I have Mr. Larry Dotson of the Barcades on Saturday. So tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. CST. Yeah. I think I got that right. Anyway, so stay tuned and have a great night. Enjoy your evening and stay blessed. Thank you for watching. Bye.